So today I want to talk a little bit about the journey of becoming a IT security professional. I'm going to be running some errands today, so I'll be kind of continuing the conversation as I go throughout my day. But the first thing I want to talk about is, where are you starting out from? A lot of us, when we're talking about IT security, we have our different history, our past, where we're coming from. We could be in IT security right now and just increasing, or developing our career into, a senior level or different part of IT security. You could be completely starting out from help desk or network administrator or anything along that line, and you completely want to change and go into IT security. What you have to figure out is, where do you want to go and how hard you want to work? That's what it comes down to. Sky's the limits on actually becoming an IT security professional. You can be whatever you want to be. There's no limits. There's nothing restricting you except for where do you want to go and how hard do you want to work for it. Because as far as I know, and keeping my ear to the ground, there is such a huge shortage, massive shortage of IT security professionals and good professionals. And that's why it's how hard you work. It's not the point where you just do a certification and, hey, I'm certified and get out there. No. Are you certified? Do you have the expertise and the experience? And the experience is going to be a key of showing what you're doing. So that could be 1, working for a company, 2, being a consultant, or 3, owning your own company. Right? Owning your own company and getting out there and consulting different companies. So smaller companies, entrepreneurs, and maybe even medium-sized business that might not have an in-house security team. You might be able to do consultations, and that might be, doing a pen test, security assessment, reviewing their current security plan, right? Doing incident response in a sense of, okay, if you have an incident response, how would you do it? What's your change management? Like all these different things that you could look at, being an IT security professional and working your way up. And it could be more project-based, right? That you do project here, project there, and build up your experience. Right? And that could take a couple years, and then while you're doing that, you're getting paid. So there's all these different ways of doing it. So I think the real question, and I would love you to respond below, is where do you want to go in IT security and how hard do you want to work? Really put that out, because that's what's going to make or break you being an IT security professional. Right? Being certified and doing all that is part of the process, part of the journey. It's the vehicle that you take and how far you drive it. But in your mind, it's got to be where you want to go, the destination from point A to point B. And that could change as you go through this. And then how hard do you want to work for it? How much sweat equity do you want to put in? So I got to run. I got to do some errands. I got to drop off that Acer monitor to Acer and get repaired. But I'll keep this conversation going through this video today. So now I want to talk about the why. So we first talked about, what area of cybersecurity you're getting into. How much are you going to put into it, like how much sweat equity, and now the why. Why are you getting into cybersecurity? And I want to squash one of the expectations that I hear frequently, I'm not going to say a lot, but frequently, is that they're doing it for the money. And I'm telling you right now, if you're doing it for the money, you're setting yourself up for failure. And the reason why that is because money should be the outcome of your passion, of what you're doing. Because IT security is constant work, evolution, training, learning, reading white papers, keeping up on vulnerabilities, hardening the systems, dealing with people that might not believe in IT security or might not agree with it at the time because of profit and loss, financial costs, whatever that may be. And you have to be grounded that your passion is just to help. Your passion is you love IT security. So you don't take the emotion of your frustration out on them or out on the situation. No, this is part of the job. This is part of what I do. And I love it. I love being able to hear no or objections, see people get frustrated and be able to be the support for them. And that's where you see me. That's where my big why is. And one of my friends talks about there's, your why, your goals, your small goal, your medium-sized goal, and your big effing goal. Well, for me, this is my big effing why. Like, why do I want to do this? Is because at the end of the day, I want to help people. I want to help people feel safe. I want to help people feel secure. I want to help people feel empowered. Right? That they know what's going on, that I educate them, I do the proper training. So they are connected on, okay, that's what's happening. And I want to make sure that's all done. And that's my big why. And that's what you have to figure out for yourself. So comment below. I'd love to hear what is your big why of being in IT security. Why are you getting into it? Right? And hopefully it's not because of the money. Because like I said, and I want to reiterate this, I'm trying to hit this home, the money should be the outcome of your hard work and of your passion of what you love to do. You love to learn, you love to set up policies, you love to set up procedures, you love to implement firewalls, unified threat management tools, whatever that may be. That's what you love to do, and the outcome of that is you get paid very well. So that's my thought for that. I'm just gonna be arriving at Acer in about 5 minutes. I got my monitor in the back that I have to drop off. So that's this section. Again, just what is your big why? Comment below. So I'm just finishing off my day of errands. Acer, Organic Planet, picked up some food, some great conversations as I picked up some journals, some notebooks, really kind of talking about cybersecurity and what people think about it, their ideas, questions they might have about how to protect themselves. And this is why, like, my big why is what it is because I love that. I get energized, I get charged, and I lose time. I need to be able to talk to people and help them. So that's why you need to kind of ask yourself those questions, like which direction you want to go, how hard do you want to work at it, and then why. What's your big effing why? Like, why do you really want to do this? Right? To keep you going, to keep you motivated, keep you excited. As you can tell, that's why I'm passionate, and I get to do the things I love to do day in and day out. So it's just awesome. And then, my goal, so is, of course, I want to make a good living. I want to be able to travel the world. I want to be able to do things. I want to go to conferences. I want to speak at conferences. I just want to, experience life to its fullest and enjoy it. Have fun. Right? Be around good people that I trust, and people that, I get to experience this with. I mean, that's my main goal through this whole, experience of life, is just to enjoy it. So that's why my big why is what it is. And that's why I'm living this each and every day and going through this video logs and journey. So that's it for today's video. I'm done. I'm going to go home, get something to eat, and call it a day. So don't forget, software is hackable, being connector is vulnerable, and I will see you next video.